What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And today is an episode we were supposed to do at 10:30. Next week we will be back to our normal schedule, which Monday night will be our everything else besides ICP. And then our Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, then Friday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Sunday 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we will be sticking to that schedule. I will not miss any of those from now on. We're just going to go forward so you guys aren't confused at the time. But today we're having an amazing episode because we are going to go and talk about, is it the time to buy an internet computer? And not only internet computer, but some of the amazing new tokens on there. And it isn't just, oh yeah, they're new tokens, but they are, one of them's a meme coin called Ghost Token. Another one is called NDP, which is a governance token for the NSDAO. And then we also have OGY. I didn't put that in the title or anything, but we are going to talk about that as well. And it's a token for the Origin Foundation, which is high-end items like luxury goods, art, and jewelry to make sure that they're authentic in a real-world way on the blockchain. So these add utility to the internet computer, but they also help build community. That's what I've noticed. If you go and look at Ghost ICP Link, the Ghost Token founder, and you look at his Twitter page, it went from like 9,000 to 17,000 in less than a week. This is what people want. They want more meme coins that actually are legit. And we're going to go in and talk about that and why, if you are considering buying something like this, why you would do that. And then tomorrow, you're going to want to be here at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time because we're going to be talking about some huge things that are going to go deep into decentralization versus centralization. We're going to go into the meat and potatoes of why governance is the future of crypto and ICP. And that is where we're going to try to onboard other Web 2 developers, Web 3 people from other blockchains, and show them the value of cooperation with ICP. Like Ethereum is cooperating. We're getting the Bitcoin integration. I'm sure all these other blockchains are going to see that and they're going to be like, oh man, it's fast, it's cheap. Let's integrate, not use Amazon Web Services, but let's use the internet computer to store our data to bring value to our blockchain in a cooperative kind of a way. So that's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. So you're going to want to be here for that. That's going to be epic. So now tonight, let's just see what everybody's doing over here real quick. What's up, motivational sub? Fake news. Dead Man's here. I definitely love him being around because he has some fire knowledge. He's always up to date and on the pulse. I think I'm good at it, but he like fills in the gaps where I miss. And so I'd like to invite him on the channel one day, or at least maybe to work with us in the chat and just kind of tell us his opinion. Not today, but a different day for sure. So I really appreciate you, Dead Man Walking, for sure. You're present, all of you guys, really. And you're all welcome to show me what you think about the internet computer too. All of your knowledge and all of your opinions, they matter to me. So just let you know that. Okay. What do I think about Bob Bodley? I think he's an amazing CEO. And from what I've read, this guy has his act together. He's very intelligent, but what he's talking about, let's forget about all that other stuff. What he is mentioning is the centralization versus decentralization. And that is why I just was drawn to him right away. Herbert told me about Bob Bodley. I went and looked at his stuff and I read it and I agree with a lot of stuff he says, but I'm more on the decentralized side. So I'm really excited to see where everybody stands in their opinion on, is internet computer centralized or is it decentralized or kind of centralized, leading to full decentralization in a smart way. So that's definitely going to be a hot topic. You're going to want to definitely be here for that. So let's get into this right away. I want to go into NSDAO. This is the website called NSDAO.org. And this is where you're going to find a lot of what is going on with this project. This is actually the NDP governance token project. I had Steve, the CEO, on the other day on our channel. You need to check out that episode. He talks a lot about, what the DAO is, why they are searching for, other places to cooperate with. And they really concentrate on the community, which is something that I am a big advocate for myself. So we just go right into this ecosystem stuff. You can read the white paper right here and get a full knowledge of what this project is about. Soon you're going to be able to interact in the governance for this. And this is just really cool. So you're going to want to come over here and take a look at this. But let's go on to IcpSwap now. And let's do NDP first. So what I want to show you is just basically how you can acquire this. When you come over here, you can just search NDP if it's not on your thing already. And then it'll ask you to add this, and then you can add it, and then you can buy, sell, and trade. You just wrap up some ICP, and this will be for all of your transactions on IcpSwap. You wrap up your ICP here, and then you take it over here to swap. You can pick your token. As you see, I have Dream Whale over here, NDP, Ghost Token, and Xcanic. And I hold all of these tokens. So I don't hold Whale right now. I actually got some, and I'm thinking about buying back in. So we'll see. We're not talking about Whale, though. And then they have token pools over here, which isn't going to be just for NDP. As you see, I have 2.3 million Ghost tokens staking. And that's funny because I'm like 1% of almost 1% of the total value locked up staking, $326,000. But it's 2.7 billion tokens out of 10 billion that are staking. So that is over a fourth of the entire project in this pool right now, with over $12,000 in rewards from staking. So you're definitely going to want to do that. NDP actually had a pool over here, I believe. Oh, no, it was Wrapped ICP. I'm not sure if NDP had one. I know they have a token pool over here. Yep, right here, stake NFT of ICP and NDP position. So when you do get the position over here on the farm, say you want to go into this and you want to wrap ICP in the position, I want to show you that you can go right back to this page right here. And there will be actually another page. Let's see right here. This is going to be the area you want to go to swap and then liquidity. This is what I missed before. And so what you will do is your position will be right here. So if you want to get out of your position, this is right where you do that. And you can see my closed position of wrapped ICP Ghost right here. I couldn't find it before, but this is right where it's at. So just the wrap, swap, and then liquidity. Or you can just go into farms and then buy them that way and then go back into the liquidity later and do whatever you want with it. So it's pretty easy to use. Now, there is another token pool I'll talk about briefly, which is Xcanic. I still have 12,000 staking here, but I've noticed that you can't really harvest these now. And I think that's because of a lot of transactions just harvesting make it to where the canister gets clogged up. So what I do is I just take all of it out, my 2.3 million, right? Because then it's going to take the 4,000 harvest tokens that I have out. This is just something I've noticed. They might have already fixed that, but then I just put it all back in now. And that way I was able to harvest without clogging up the canister. I don't know if this does more, or it kind of seems like it's one more step, but that's the only way I found out how to harvest. We can try here and see if it'll let me just harvest directly. But if you can't harvest, here is a way around it. If you can regular harvest, just do that. And sometimes it'll let you, but I'm not 100% sure because Xcanic isn't relisted yet. So if you can't do that, take them all out, and it'll take that harvest amount out with it, and then you can put it all back in. So I'll just do that real quick, and then we'll move on to OGY. And that's actually going to be on a different exchange. That is going to be on Sonic Exchange. So we're going to go over there. And NDP is also going to be listed over there. So you guys are going to definitely want to check out Sonic as well for your ICP, your NDP, and stuff like that, your wrapped ICP. And these are going to be the future hubs of the Bitcoin integration as well. So this should be done. Okay, there it is. Boom. And then I just put it right back in. And you see it still hasn't harvested yet. So that's just what I've noticed, and I found a way around it. A legit way. Like, I won't do anything if it's shady, but if it's a legit way to get around an issue, I don't see a problem with it. So let's just watch this go back, and then we'll move on to Sonic. I don't like to switch pages while it's doing this because then it could not go through or whatever could happen, you know. See, boom, it's back in now. All right. Now let's move on to Sonic, and then I want to take you to the Ghost website after that because I really think that they have the idea of community and bringing community together to make more value of the ghost token. What I mean by that is they're finding like charities to go through. They're finding just really cool ways to interact in the community, and I think that is especially important with a meme coin, to interact with the community on that kind of a level. So that's where we stand on that. So here we have Sonic, which this one you can only connect with Plug. On IcpSwap, you can connect with your internet identity, Plug, and Stoic wallet, and then your IcpSwap wallet as well. Over here, they only have Plug for now, but I'm pretty sure they're working on, a future integration with the Stoic wallet and even its own wallet, right? I think there is an option to hold your assets here, I believe. I know it asks you if you want to take it or leave it, but look at this. NDP token is over here, so we'll talk about that first, and then we'll get into the OGY. As you see, I still have the same amount here as over there. And when I look at the max price over here, it's $168. And let's see if it's the same on IcpSwap now, because they were actually a little bit different the other day, but it looks like they fixed that and they are all the same now. So let's check this out. Should be 168, right? Yeah, 168.86, and over here 168.05. Actually, this was giving you more money the other day. It was like at 170 something, and this one was at like 164 or something. There was a difference in it, but now it looks like they got it pretty close. So that's really cool. And then the other one I want to look at is OGY. Now, this is the one I was telling you about that is like the fine art, the jewelry authentication type app. Well, this is the token behind it. And I believe that there is a lot of money to be made in these tokens still. They're all brand new. Even OGY has only been around for a couple months. So this is the best time to get into tokens like this, right? So that's my stance on it. Let's go look at the IC Ghost website now. And the cool part about this I'm going to talk about first is all the way at the bottom here, community members. So not only does he show like sponsors and partners, but he went a step further. And he decided to honor the community members. And this is something that really just stood out to me as, wow, this guy understands community. He understands, people that we want to support you, but it's nice to see that you support us in any kind of a way. Like, we support you. We don't expect support back. So when you do stuff like this, it really motivates us to be like, yeah, I want to support this project, man. He goes out of his way, probably super busy, but he still takes time to make sure that the community gets their recognition for what they do. So I thought that was amazing. I'm trying to get on here myself. So you might actually end up seeing my name on here, Bitcoin Renegade. I don't know if it's been put on here yet. But if not, I'm going to see if I can't reapply, or maybe they're just finishing. Bitcoin. That's not me, though. Am I on here? If you see your name, let me know in the chat if you're on here. And if you aren't, maybe consider putting a request in to be on here. And then you can show your IC Ghost and your name. So this is one of the coolest things that I've seen. Wow, they put more on here too, it looks like. Skater. Okay, no, I'm not on here yet. But I definitely want to see if I can't get on there in the future. And then look at all these partners. Everybody wanted to partner with the Ghost token. They wanted airdrops. They wanted all of this. And I bet NSDAO. Yep, NSDAO is on here too. I love cooperation. That's why I was really excited to be on Dfinity community channel. ICP Squad on YouTube and Dfinity community on Twitter. That was like a small dream of mine ever since I started making ICP content, was to collaborate with these guys. Victor is, he has some really good stuff going on with his project. He has his, ear to the ground when it comes to ICP. And I really want to hear his viewpoint on decentralization versus centralization. No way. Decentralization versus centralization. The DC Dfinity community decentralization centralization. That was pretty good. Now you can buy Ghost right directly from here. Buy IC Ghost NFT and then check out the Twitter. Like I said, he has 17,000 followers now, and it was just at 9,000 last week. So this is blowing up. Go over and go give him a follow on Twitter, and go ahead and subscribe here because I'll keep making content about this for the foreseeable future. So now let's get into some technical analysis. Let's take a break and look at the chat first. Okay, what are you got? Oh, what the heck, man? Thank you so much. Another $5. You don't know how much that little amount supports. And to me, it's not a little amount, but like to Twitter, it is, or I mean, YouTube. But that tells YouTube right there that $5 is like 500 bucks to me. No kidding. And so, and he says, let's actually put this on here now, because what it does is it not only gives me $5, but it tells YouTube, yeah, this guy's the man. We support this guy, and we are all in. I'm finally holding 500 ICP all in. Let's freaking go. I love it, man. I'm going to keep that there at least for the rest of the episode because that's just awesome. So congrats, Fake. Yeah, man, congrats. I wish you had a different name. Fake news is there's a lot of fake news in crypto, right? So I guess that is a pretty good name for the space. Dead Man Walking, congrats. Yeah, everybody's just telling you congrats, man, and thank you again for your support, man. It means a lot to me. That's why I'm saying when Ghost Token does stuff like that and they honor the community, that's the most that you can ask for a project like this. I mean, what they could give you a bunch of Ghost tokens, or they could show you how much value your just being here means to them, and this shows that. So that to me is fire. That's good stuff. So all right, check the market cap. What did you wanted to see the market cap of which one? We can go look at market cap of IC Ghost, and to do that, just go over to your wallet here, and then go down to the Ghost token and just press on Ghost right here. That'll bring you right over here to the Ghost page. And then you can look at, the symbol, the name, all that good stuff. And then you can go down here to the market cap. What? Yes, dude, it's all the way back up to 1.16 million. We want to see this at over 200,000 ICP, wrapped ICP, but this is really good. Holding that million, that is what I wanted to see. Even though it did briefly go below that million market cap, it holding 900,000 and coming back to 1.1, that shows health. And that's what we want to see in it taking back that zero, because we were actually at 4 zeros and a 9, and it coming back above that, it just really shows how powerful. See the 1.16 million? That actually is 116 right here in the price. See how kind of they correlate like that? So you'll kind of see when it's 900,000, it'll lose a 0 and go to 9. So when this goes up to 2.4 again, which is like double the price, that will double the market cap too. So you can kind of align the price with the market cap on this. I like that, just because of the way the price is. That's cool. I didn't even know that. And then we want to also go to the market cap of NDP, because NDP, and again, just go back to your wallet, and you can get there directly from your wallet. NDP, boom. And then you can look at this one as well, and we are at 1.36 million. So this is down a little bit from the 1.5 million, but I've noticed that this holds the price really well. It's not a meme coin, that's why. Now, Ghost token's fire. Don't get me wrong, I love Ghost coin, but it is a meme coin, and we have to understand the difference between a meme coin and a governance token. They're going to be different in the way the price moves. There is more volatility with a meme coin, but you can also make a lot more money in the short term. Now, a governance token like ICP and NSDAO, they keep their value a little bit better and don't go up as much with the volatility, but hold their price as well. That's just what I've noticed. And we almost have 5,000 holders over here. Sorry, we didn't look at that with Ghost Token. That's going to be really important. So let's go back to that one and see how many holders. I think it's over 21,000 now. Almost 22,000. Yes. Dude, this is such good news. When this is like a million, this price, it's probably going to be about $100 million market cap. So we're really going to grow a lot in this community. I just have faith in it. when it comes to how well it's going to do. Now, OGY, I don't know how to find the market cap over here. We'll do that on a different episode after I figure it out. I just don't like to tell you guys stuff I don't know about, and I'm going to try to stay away from that in the future too. So we'll check that one out later. All right. Now let's look at the internet computer price. And I actually used to think ICP stood for internet computer price. And recently, in the last like 6 months, I figured out it's internet computer protocol, not internet computer price. But that was just my own understanding of it for a while. But as you see, I marked these two lines right here. Make sure you guys are okay. I marked these two lines right here because this is a buy area, in my opinion. I don't say every time we're in this area, just go throw all your money, your rent money, and all your utility money into this. Absolutely not. But if you have extra money and you're thinking about buying crypto anyway, these are the levels I would look to buy. Anything actually from this line under, but this is a big area that we want to stay in. And us just briefly going down to this is a good thing. The real area we're looking at is kind of right here. But anything from 670 down to like four, whatever the $4 we went to, 468. These are dream level prices, in my opinion. Now, there's going to be a time when ICP doesn't go lower than $20 in the bear market. Like, say, the bear market of 2026. I believe the lowest is going to be $20. Why do I say that? Let's go look at the week real quick. This is why I'm talking about that. If you look up, this area right here is the big area that we went to before the massive crash down of this bear market. Now, in bear markets, traditionally, cryptos go up at least a level past where they were before, right? So this is a whole level right here. So if we're going to be in the bottom on a bear market in the future, it's going to be between $15 and $35. This is the estimate. And look, as you see it wick below that, boom. This is where I see ICP in 2025, 2026 bear market. Now, for the price in the bull market before then, I think we're actually going to go up to $200. And on here, I can't really find a whole lot of reason for that technically. But that is where I am projecting the price of ICP to be in the year 2024 bull run. So, but let's look at the shorter term price right now. We're not going to go that far in the distance yet, but I just wanted to keep you up to date on, this is a good time to buy, especially if in the next bear market we're going to be at $20. I mean, come on. So anything you buy under $10 right now is just a smart play, in my opinion. Again, not financial advice. Take it for what it's worth, right? So I am going to get some indicators. Let's do some TA now. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about that. And then we're not going to do TA tomorrow. We're just going to talk about the decentralization versus centralization. I'm going to show Bob Bodley's tweet, and I'm going to go into more in-depth discussions about that. So this isn't even an inverse head and shoulders. This to me right here is a funky looking pattern. Now, if I look at it from this aspect, we're in a descending triangle. But if we look at it a little bit further back, we are in a symmetrical triangle. And that is what I think more than this. I actually don't think that this is going to play out. There is a chance that this is a descending triangle and we go back down to about 544 and touch that. There is a chance if the descending triangle breaks and we go down, we're going to go to 550. A little bit below where we were here. Why? Because if we go and we break down and we break this at 570, we're going to go down at least a little bit more. But I think it's only going to be a wick. If we do break down, I think it'll just wick down and then right back up. But if a symmetrical triangle plays out, let's get more of these moving averages out here instead of just the 9. If this symmetrical triangle plays out, we could actually move to the upside. So that's what I want to kind of see where we're at right here, and then get the RSI out. Okay, that was weird. Okay. Let's get this a little bit further out. Okay, as you see on the daily, our resistance is right around from 660 to $7, right? Now, where was that EMA 9 at? Let's look at that real quick. I was supposed to remember it and I didn't. So at 633. So we are almost touching that. So remember that 633, and then let's bring the 21 back. 633, 662, and 696. Now, this is the reason we're staying in this area right here. We have immediate resistance at 633. Then we have resistance at 662 right here, which is kind of in this downward sloping resistance line of the symmetrical triangle. And then we have this upward trending slope line right here that makes the symmetrical triangle, right? So if we can break out of the $7 range, I say right around 680 to get us up out of this line. And then we probably go up and test this and then wick back down and touch 670 and keep going. So this is what that would look like if we did break out. Say this next candle goes up, breaks out of here, or here, I need to get rid of this line. It's going to be in our way. Okay. So what I think is going to happen, we go up, we break past that, we touch this, wick back down, use it as support, and then keep going. And then the worrisome part is it could turn into head and shoulders and we go back down, right? But that is something we can worry about later. If we have this nice pump and then go down to test resistance and even don't keep going, just kind of like go sideways for a little while and establish some support here and then blast off, that'll be a lot better. So this is only speculation at this time, right? That is pure speculation. Just know that. But as for actual moving and where we're going to go, if we break out of this symmetrical triangle, I see us going up to 690. That is a good spot. And again, I think we will get rejected off of that. But anything after that is just speculation, right? And if we do go down, 550 is the target we're looking at right here. Yeah, right there. So that's the scenarios that I see, at least on the daily. Now let's go to some smaller time frames and see where we're at in the immediate short term. Whoa, we just dropped from like 630 all the way down to 619. But look at this level we have right here. This looks like a nice support level. And yeah, we're already wicking back up already. So it looks pretty good right here. Now, what am I seeing here? This looks, oh, this is in the way, but I'm not going to concentrate on stuff like that as much anymore because it ruins my good TA when I worry about, hey, there's like a thing in the way of the neckline right here. It already broke above, right? But I've seen these still play out before. So what I'm talking about here is an inverse head and shoulders pattern. And we could still break up above it probably for the next day, or not day, like the next couple hours, actually. But let's see. I'll draw this out for you. This is the head. This is one shoulder. And this is the other shoulder. The only problem is it's a little bit wonky, but I've noticed that even wonky patterns play out at times. Now let's look at these moving averages before we make a final decision. Okay. 627. We just got rejected by the EMA 21 and the EMA 50 on the 30-minute. That's why we got rejected all the way back down here to support. And now it looks like we're catching support, and we might even take another break out of that. Probably not this 30 minutes, but in the next 30 minutes or so. So that's a lot of sell volume. And I'm going to incorporate an app in the future that has sell volume versus buy volume. And actually, let's look at that right now for when it comes to at least KuCoin, right? I want to see, and I'll show you this here. Let's go back here real quick. I want you guys to be able to see so you can tell if it's buy or sell volume. That is something that always never made sense to me. Like, why don't you show us what's being bought, what's being sold? Why are you putting it both together so we don't know? And so I have to trade it to analysis. Now, here you go. All you have to do is go to KuCoin, go to markets, pick ICP, and then on the order book down here, See how it says order book? There's 3 of them. Go over to analysis. Hold on, let me try to get that focused for you. Analysis. And then it shows you right here buy sell trading volume. Well, 77.1% is buy volume and 55% is the buy traders versus the selling traders. And this is really going to help us understand who's buying ICP versus who's selling it. So that is over 3/4 of the people buying and selling that are buying instead of selling right now. I'm just saying. If the broader market understands it, shouldn't we? You know, that's the way that I look at things, at least. I think did you do another one? No way. You did. Oh my gosh, man. Thank you so much. I can't believe you did 2 in one day. That is so freaking nice of you, man. Thank you so much. My name is Fake News, but nothing fake about me, brother. Man, can I retweet that? Can't wait for bull market. We gonna be rich, baby. Okay. I like to hear that positive stuff, Mr. Longhead. Keep it up, man. More positive stuff will actually showcase you on the show, man. Yes, 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 yes. Fake news, thanks again. I think whales are trying to shake out Ghost. Now, I agree with you 100% on this. It went from 2.4 million to 1.5 and then down to 900 and right back. That to me is a whale shakeout. And I don't mind stuff like that as long as it holds. Like I'm saying, that $1 million level is very important for the Ghost. Just remember that. So that's good news. All right, back to fake news now. That's crazy. No, this is real news, but his name is fake news. All right. Now, see exactly what I thought was going to happen. We would come up, close above it. And yes, the bears are still fighting to take this level from us. But I honestly think that this is a solid level of support. And if we do wick down a little bit, that's okay. That'll actually give us more slingshot. What do you call it? Like more pullback, more what is that word I'm looking for? More momentum. That is the word I was looking for, momentum. And if we get that momentum, it could carry us all the way up to that $8 target. And that is going to be our next big breakout target. If we do go up to that 680 and break that resistance, we're going to $8. That is our next big level of resistance that we need to break out and get above is $8. So this doesn't look good though because we just broke down out of it, but that's the 30-minute and that just happened. So as you see, it's flattening out right here and it could actually start to recover at any time. But this is something that we're going to have to look at the other time frames for as well. Now, this looks like a massive head and shoulders pattern to me. It does. And how am I going to... Okay, let's chart this so that we can see. I'm normally not a bearish guy, but if I see the pattern, I'm going to tell you guys about it. We got the head there. I'd say, is this the shoulder? Yeah, I'm going to say this is the shoulder and this is the shoulder. And as you see, we just broke down. I wish I would have showed you this like a minute ago. That neckline is really wonky though, isn't it? But as you see, when it broke down below that, we have a dump, right? So this neckline, even though that's why I just do wonky patterns because they sometimes play out, right? But we do have a big level of support right here. So this is not as bad as it looks. And that's only on the 1 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour now. Okay, yeah, see, it looks like nothing here, basically. Just a bunch of big candles. So just know that there's a lot more buy volume than sell volume. So when a big dump like this happens, it is, for one, to reset the price. For another, we can go at this resistance again after we reset. That's the thing with the market. When it goes way up, you notice that the market resets. Well, even in the bear market, when we go up a little bit and we fail to break a resistance level, it has to go back and reset so that it can go at it again. Sometimes it keeps trying to push and then we get rejected hard. So sometimes like a big test up, it didn't work out. Okay, let's go back and reset. That's what I see here. And we're getting rejected by the EMA 21 at 628. And this is what really brought us down right there. See that EMA? We failed to break it, and then we got rejected. Now we're sitting on this big level of support, but we need moving averages to back that up. So let's make this RSI a little bigger here. Now this looks good. We actually broke above the RSI right here, went down, wicked, and touched it and bounced off of it. And yes, we have wicked a little bit below that price right now, but this is a perfect place for a turnaround for the internet computer to really take off. So I just tell all the Web 2 people that you know, Web 3 people that you know from different ecosystems. Oh, I didn't turn it back to it. Dang it. Okay. So I want to show you this RSI. Sorry for that mess up there. It broke out right here, wicked down and touched it, and then it went back down, and we are a little bit below it right now. But if we break back above it and get that support, it could really take off, guys. So that's all I wanted to say for tonight. Sorry about the end there that I didn't switch it over, but I think I caught it pretty fast. Yeah, you guys are 100%, where I am in the like-minded community. That is the best thing. Like, I don't have a million subscribers, but the 10 of you that are here, we are so on the same page most of the time that this is what I wanted to build here for the internet computer, was people that believe in it, people that go like Dead Man Walking. He goes and spends his own time. He doesn't get paid for it, but he lets us know about all of these things that are going on and what he's doing in the internet computer, and we need 100 more people like him. So if you have that, bring it on, guys. Like, let me know what you think. This isn't just me talking. This is a community. We're going to do this together, guys. I'm here for you. I'm with you. I don't financially advise you, but we are a community together. So that being said, goodbye and good ICP.